least 2 or 3 hours here. But I'm assuming if we only go for about that long, we'll probably not finish this up today. I don't know how long it takes me to get through some of these puzzles and stuff. Just a little bit. Turn my mic up a little so y'all can hear me better. Okay. Alright, so we left off here. I guess it actually put me right where I stopped. I was expecting it to kind of like place me at some vague checkpoint, because there's no like visual notion that like you're saving the game regularly. I mean, I don't know, maybe there's been like a symbol on the screen that I've missed or something, but not too sure. All right, let's see. We got 8 bullets left in our pistol. We're out of heals. How to do stuff here. Okay. We can sneak up on this. Some enemies in here. Oh, no. The combat in this game is certainly not designed to be like, you know. Let me just try to. Stuck? What the heck? Oh, there we go. For some reason he wasn't sprinting before when I was trying to. We had good timing there. I'm just gonna like stay in here though, because I do want to kill this guy. I'm trying to conserve my ammo, and I don't know if I should. Why are you like perfectly still? Did you glitch? Yes, he did. Or no, maybe there's just another one over there. You gotta be faster, buddy. It took way too long. So you can still hit that far. Okay, the problem is though that now, okay, we've only got 3 bullets left. We have to conserve a little bit. Hey Anna, how's it going? Yeah, I'm a little surprised this guy like glitched out that way from leaving, but maybe they don't expect you to kind of be a coward. The combat, I just keep. The key is okay. I just always end up like pressing that the wrong way the first time, because you switch weapons with, like, you hold triangle and then you like press the analog stick left. Just a little awkward. Okay, that was a 1 tap. That's good. We're not looking too bad. Not great, but not too bad. If I could find some more ammunition, that'd be great though, because we're going through it faster than I expected. I was assuming to like run into like 1 or 2 enemies here and there, and they've kind of really been throwing a lot at us. And I think that some of the notion is like you should probably just try to run past, but I'm also trying to take in the areas and stuff and not miss things, so I'm a little hesitant to just run by. Okay, cool. We got another station here. Hopefully this has some ammo in it too. I guess it's just health, but that's still good. How are you doing today? I'm doing all right. Still, you know, throat's still a little messed up and all that, and I'm kind of tired because, as you're aware, I streamed yesterday, and then I also played WoW for several hours with Marcus and Ara. I guess we're doing that again this evening. And I thought about not streaming because I was tired. It's not just that I was like up late or anything, because I wasn't really up all that late. I just was playing games later than I normally would be. But the issue wasn't so much the late the lateness of that so much as um that like when I went to bed, I had like a bit of a coughing fit, so I had like a little bit of trouble actually getting to sleep. So I'm kind of tired today, but you know, even so, I'm doing okay. I really just kind of wanted to stream more of this because I don't want to rush through it. And in a way, I am kind of like, you know, I'm not rushing by playing more, but like I don't want to feel rushed in order to be able to like play some of the other stuff that's coming out. Like Resident Evil 8's DLC is coming out on the 28th, so I'd kind of like to be finished with this or close to finished with this by the time that's out, so I can jump into that possibly next. You know, this game is only supposed to be like, you know, depending on how long I stand around chatting, this game is only supposed to be something like 6 to 8 hours or something like that for a playthrough. Now, there is a choice in the beginning of the game that you can make with that first puzzle and the little baby man. And I guess that's how you get like the first 2 achievements. So in order to get all the achievements, you have to do both. But I don't know if I'll do a whole nother playthrough on stream just for that, because I don't know that it really changes the game much, you know. Let's see if we can manage this puzzle. These things kind of break my brain a little bit. I'm good at puzzles, but... And maybe it's just because I'm, you know, still kind of dealing with some of the lingering effects of COVID and just not being as sharp as I normally am, but... So the little notch in the center has to be... That has to be moved there, but at the same time we also need... So those are aligned. So now if we move those are proper. Okay, that one was like easy because it was like already lined up. If I had done that differently, I probably would have just messed it up. We might have all the keys we need now, because I remember the platform thing for it having like 2. I wonder why this is here though. It's interesting. You could do it off cam if you feel like that would be good. Yeah, like I might just to 100% the game, but we'll see. I feel like I might want to do a second playthrough just to kind of experience it while I'm not streaming, you know? So I can just like really appreciate the atmosphere fully. I feel like I get a fair bit of that while I'm streaming, but it's kind of hard to while I'm like trying to talk a lot too. But yeah. Anyway, how are you doing today? I don't think I actually asked. Oh, hello. Question is, okay, I don't think I can just run by this guy without getting hit, so I'm actually gonna shoot him. I just really hope that it actually gets the kill within 3 bullets, because this could be a bit of an issue if not. Okay, cool. It only took 1. That's great. Okay. Couldn't remember what the button was for a second there. I was pressing the wrong thing. Wait, did I just not need to come over here? Is that like a waste? I feel like I wasted a bullet now. Maybe there'll be a reason for me to come back. I don't know. Hey, Daedra, how's it going? At some point, we're gonna run into one of the really big mutant dog thingies. Okay, that's just that thing being glitched still. It just keeps making noise. Hopefully, once we leave, that'll kind of stop being a thing. Alright, which way was the key thingy? I don't remember. this level, I think. It's just a question of which side was it on. I guess it's the other way. Yeah, because that's where we got the other one over there. I still feel like when we came through here before, I feel like we killed like one, or we killed several enemies, but I feel like there was one here still. I kind of wish I could just pick up another one of these guns and somehow get more ammo, but I don't think it had any ammo when we picked it up, so it probably wouldn't help at all. Like how your tendrils are quivering here, buddy. It makes me feel like you're gonna get back up or something. Although that's probably not what we actually fought. It's probably always been there. Tired, but otherwise alright. Stupid letter I found in the mailbox stresses me out a bit until I can get that fixed, so I have somewhat of a hard time sleeping. Yeah, I understand. I do get that. Part of the reason I'm trying to get back into streaming as well is just to kind of like get back into some routine that I had before. And it's not like streaming is entirely stress-free, but in a way, like, it does kind of help me take my mind off of some other stuff. I still have plenty of work to do that I should be doing. I'm not, like, gonna just not do that or anything, but I kind of just need to restructure things a little bit so that I'm, like, not feeling stressed about any of that. And I have time. Like, I need to speed back up because I've lost time due to being sick, but I'll get there. Hey, Nightmare. It's Scorn time. But yeah, the level of difficulty in the combat of this game, like, the puzzles don't feel overly bad. They're definitely tough in some ways. But yeah, the combat, I mean, it's clearly not like, okay, we've been here before. I guess we just need to grab the thing. I guess that lined it up for us because I was assuming I'd have to put it in place, but... Nightmare, how are you doing today? Hope you're having a decent weekend. So that's there now. Finally figuring out. This has been one gigantic puzzle, like, layer. It's like puzzles and puzzles to basically, you know, traverse the area, which I love that kind of design, honestly, when it comes to, like, puzzly games, but I guess we go ahead here. Oh, right, there was this part. So now I gotta figure out what to do with this. All right, that moves us up and down. That's a lift, so we need to mess with the other crane now. Doing all right. Got some form of work done to prep for the week, so I'm more free. The 2 public holidays I got now. Nice. That's good. You get to enjoy your time off. That's kind of what I mean. Like, you know, just as, even though streaming again is not exactly like time off, it's in a sort of similar vein for me. Like, I just haven't really been taking a break from work for so long. Like, it's been months and months. It's not like I'm literally working all day every day, but it's definitely been busy. Maybe I need to set that up somehow. Or we just need to use the lift to bring it down or something. Because, yeah, that one's pretty gooped up over there. I believe I checked over here before. Just kind of want to... Yeah, because we got that. Okay. So yeah, what if we go up on the lift here? Assuming, well, is it up or down? I think it's up. It's work that's not work. Yeah. Streaming isn't without its, its energy expense and other difficulties. I mean, hey, we got quality options today, so that's a load off my mind. It worked instantly too. I didn't have to like restart the stream 5 times. I've had it happen once before where, like the quality options just didn't want to come up, and it took me like 20 tries to get them to work. But yesterday I just felt like it just wasn't going to, because I just tried like I think it was at least 15 restarts before I even like started the stream up, and then I restarted again at one point on stream. We still haven't. I don't know that this is something we're supposed to be. It doesn't look like we can go through there. If we could, if we even could open it. I thought I heard danger to the side of me, but I think we're okay. Letter was from my electric company, and it said that I'm apparently moving. I didn't know that. Another letter with my ex's name, so apparently he has somehow been, probably for a misunderstanding on their part, been able to move my contract to another address, even though he hasn't lived here for over a year. Yeah, I'm gonna guess, like, if the contract was in any way in his name originally, then they aren't gonna like necessarily check. They just kind of pay attention to the account or whatever. It's still stupid, for sure. There's a reason for me to go down here. I just kind of wanted to. You want to go over there, but I know I don't get anything for killing these things. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I came from here like the other day. But I don't get anything for killing those guys. But I just feel better knowing that they're dead, so that there's no like likelihood of them just suddenly aggroing and attacking like that one. I'm just gonna move on, buddy. You can live. I don't feel like fighting. So I have 2 bullets left. Is that right? Yeah, 2 bullets left. So I have a little bit of healing again, like 2. But yeah, I mean, if the electric company, knows that someone's been paying the bill that's not under the same account, like that, I don't know. It's whoops. No, I wanted to go. Can't call them until tomorrow, right? Because it's the weekend. Hey, making phone calls. I sent them an email too, but their response time is very long because so many people are contacting them. Yeah, I'm not a fan of having to call for stuff like that either, but certainly it plays up on my anxiety, social anxiety stuff. But at the end of the day, if it keeps the lights on, you kind of just got to do what you got to do. And I'd be happy to just have, my parasite as an extra pair of arms, just chilling. Like, if you want, you don't have to dig into my intestines every time. We're gonna end up fighting some of these flying ones at some point, I'm sure. I just saw a boy in the distance. I don't know where he went. Well, yeah. I don't know if there's like a faster way to cycle through weapons. I feel like doing it the way I've been doing feels kind of slow, but I wonder if this is the area with the big boy from the one clip I saw like a year ago. If we had like the shotgun weapon that should be coming up at some point, I would maybe feel a little bit more confident about fighting something like that, but otherwise we may have to kind of like run. Pistol might not really be enough. Hate it when I have to call companies and then it's going to be this following bullshit. Hello, welcome to our company hotline. There's a super obnoxious ad for something you don't care for. Now press 1 for this, press 2 for that. Yeah, that's also really annoying. Like, I don't mind automated systems when they just kind of make something easy because it can be easier than having to, like, go through all the spiel with, like, a person. But it depends on what it is, right? Because if you're just, like, trying to pay a bill or something, that's no problem. If you're trying to, resolve a problem, on the other hand, and you have to, like, explain the issue, then it becomes, like, a little bit more of a thing. More just scenery, but oh, with the D-pad. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, I thought there was like a way that there would be a way to quickly swap weapons, based on all of like what they had shown originally for the game. Okay, he like, oh, I see. He was a little glitched out. Come on, come get some. We conserve ammo in this house. I feel like my aim, like with my controller aim, maybe it's just because it's been a while since I've done a lot of like FPS, especially for stream, since I haven't been streaming for like months, but I guess he's not one. But yeah, I feel like my aim in this game is like that much worse. Good. Okay, this one's not going anywhere. I think part of it is like with the pistol, like it takes a moment to like zoom in. I love how they just go flying sometimes. So like I'm just kind of that much slower with my aim because I'm just like waiting for it to focus. We get our stealth kills can so that these guys don't decide to wake up later. I see you. You're not a real one, apparently. But are you sure, though? He's sure. Yeah, I remember this room, or at least something like it, but there was this, like, gated circular area, and it was where they, like, showed off the big boy. I mean, if it ends up that I gotta fight the thing or whatever, then I will with the pistol, but I foresee that going poorly. We got a chunk as an enemy. So far you've seen... Well, you've seen me fight 2 levels of enemies. There's been 3, technically, because we've seen, like, the flying ones. Right? You know, so you got, like, the medium boys, the little chicken boys, and then there's, like, just the flying heads, which are kind of basically just, like, that part of it, sort of, but detached. And I'm assuming at some point we'll fight a few of those flying ones. We've just kind of seen them scattering so far. They haven't really fought with us. And then technically also there's, like, the little sniper turrets too. I've encountered a few of those. But yeah, like, we did at one point see a bigger specimen. And I was aware of one to begin with. By the way, how's the stream looking and sounding? I'm still occasionally getting, like, an encoding error thing, but I get that this game has, like, a lot going on, so it might just be complaining that the GPU is feeling a little overworked, but I think it's doing okay, so. No stuttering? Okay, good. Well, let me know if it does. Here goes nothing. At least we have, like, a nice circular area to try to run around, but I'm not sure that that's going to be the case all the time. Yep, there he is. That big boy. So the thing of it is like, we can fight him. He's not as slow as I was expecting. So I don't know if running is even really the best option. Come on, stop getting stuck on random shit. Alright, you're on the other side of that for the moment. Like I said, if we had the second gun upgrade, the shotgun thingy, assuming that that's still in the game, I would assume so. I would probably feel a little bit better about fighting it, because I think we could probably manage to take him down within, like, 2 or 3 shots, but yeah, I really have no idea. You go your way, I'll go mine. That works for me. I'm guessing this is the kind of game where you need to manage your ammunition for fights. Yeah, pretty much. Like, honestly, a lot worse than Dead Space. They give you very little ammunition in this game, so it's almost like combat is its own sort of puzzle in a way. Like, obviously you get the melee weapon here, but it's extremely dangerous to use, especially against something so big like that guy, I imagine. He's still going away, so that's fine. This is probably that's gonna move that wheel, I assume, and open things up, but probably wake up some shit too, so let me go this way first. See if there's anything over here. Okay, we need a third light on our key to open that door, so. But yeah, I mean, you know, the parallels are there. It's got some Dead Spacey vibes for sure. I knew that one was gonna get up. I was like, there's no way that one's not gonna go. That works. Isn't Dead Space a shooter? Yeah, it definitely is. Which this game is not something I would specifically classify as a shooter, but you know. It's got weird flesh aliens. It's horror. While this game isn't necessarily a survival horror game per se, it's not survival horror at the same time, if that makes any sense. Ammo management is pretty crucial in 2 especially. Yeah, probably 2 for the most part. I mean, in 1 for sure as well, just because, you know, it's so easy to get, like, ammo for guns that you don't necessarily want to use as much. You know, and just not have the ammo that you really need. But I feel like it does come up a little more often in 2, unless you really, like, limit yourself to only using, like, 1 or 2 weapons. And then with 3, like, you can run yourself out of ammo really easily, but you only have the 1 ammo resource, so it doesn't really matter. Plus, there's numerous checkpoints and shit, so, you know, if you fuck up, you can always just be like, oh, well, I guess, you know. Hello. I don't know that I should. I could potentially shoot you through this gate, but I feel like I'm just going to waste ammo doing that. Let me see. If I do this, it's probably not. I don't know that this is going to be open. It might just open that side or something. I'm sure at least that end is going to open, but I'm just going to do this and we'll see what happens. Try running from him if we can. We got this gate. Okay. But then we're going to have to come back this way, and now he's free. That's okay. I'm sure that's going to be the case. There's more ammo, so... And I definitely can't carry it all. At least I'm pretty sure I can't. Oh, hold on a second. Can we just be cheesy? I think the gate stopped it. Let me just try one more time. I think the gate is stopping it. It's kind of hard to tell. Hang on, let me get that first. That's alright. I don't mind, like, a bullet or two for an experiment. I think we can only carry so many. Could be left in here. Good to know if we can maybe make a trip back. We got our third light. This was maybe not the best time to do this. I wanted to wait until he was, like, definitely on the other side. He kind of was, but now I feel like he's too far this way. For half a second there, I thought he just didn't notice me. Gotta go back to, which I think is where that... maybe where the other one was, unless it's the same one and it just somehow made it over there. Making mashed potatoes for the upcoming days. Nice. I like me some mashed potatoes. I've been eating them a little less often because the last couple years, especially during the wintertime, I've been eating them a lot. And it's just one of those foods where it's like I enjoy them a lot, but they're maybe not the best for my digestion, or just the improvement of my digestive health. We'll put it that way. That it itself is bad. Now, which... okay. I don't remember which way the key door was. Do I just go through here? Can I get to the elevator, or was it... I hope I didn't run past it. Come on in, then. Oh, shit. Of course. About what I figured. I knew one of these was going to be a dead end. I just, for some reason, thought that I wasn't on that already. Where was that stupid elevator now? Was it this far back, or... I'm so lost already. Not the elevator, the key door, I mean. I guess it was not this far back. Yeah, I prefer my mashed potatoes to be a little on the chunky side as well. Just kind of depends on how they've been made, though. And, like, what type of potatoes you're using. Sorry. I noticed milk made from pea protein tastes almost identical to dairy milk, so now I use that for most for most of my cooking. More expensive than oat milk. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had that before, but I mean, I've had oat milk, but from pea protein, I don't think I've had that before. Sounds interesting. I might have to give it a try. It was a dead end on this side. I think opening that gate, I don't think that helps me. Let me just go this way. Unsweet kind. Well, yeah, I mean, if I was going to buy anything to be, you know, milk-like, I don't think I would buy it in a sweet form. You know, in fact, if I'm buying dairy milk, I usually buy, like, whole milk. Like, I'm okay with, like, 2%, but I don't really care for skim milk. It's kind of gross. It just seems like, you know, vaguely milky water. And it also has much higher sugar content. Where the fuck was this door, man? Oh, here it is. Okay, so I was looking for an elevator. It's like up here, right? Or am I mistaken yet again? I think it's like just over here. Maybe the other direction. There you are. Yeah, I thought I remembered an elevator being part of this equation. I just was like, wait, maybe not. Let's go ahead and use another heal while we're at it. If it wasn't for this fucking parasite, because this thing is constantly draining my HP. It's also apparently getting a little growy. They recently made a common ice cream that's usually used in parties for kids. Because it's pretty cheap. Fully plant-based. I'm super happy there's cheap ice cream I can eat. That's good. Hold on 1 second, guys. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so we've made progress. We've gotten away from the two lumbering big boys for now. I am wondering how foolish it would be to run up and try to kill one of those little sniper thingies with the melee weapon, but a little apprehensive to do it. He climbed through the little orifice. All right. They do that from time to time. That doesn't mean that he won't show up again at some point, though. I don't know which way I should go. Hold on. Let me go back the other way first. Blasted. Little chicken boys I like especially would prefer to use the melee weapon on just because they can die in 2 hits. But it's a matter of like finding a good opportunity to do it. Because they can really shoot you from a pretty far distance away, and if I have to run up to them from like a straight shot, then that's really not ideal because it's kind of hard to avoid getting hit. See you over there. Can't really hit that one. What am I hearing over here? Oh shit. Of course. I had a feeling. Alright, fine. We will go this way then. At some point, I'm going to be slightly better equipped to deal with y'all. I'm sure the pistol can do it. I just don't regularly want to, like, waste all my ammo trying to kill one of those guys. Because I feel like it's going to take a lot. Like, half the time I'm not even really comfortable shooting at those guys 3 times, because, you know, it's 3 bullets. Did I just go in a big circle? Okay, well, use that to our advantage. Keep coming, buddy. Alright, that should be good enough. This little monument that we've created somehow. Alright, please don't come back over here anytime soon, buddy. I have stuff to do. I'm not sure we need to come back here, to be honest. I don't remember really seeing anything, so... should theoretically be okay. Whoa, it got dark. That's another achievement. 007. Yeah. Go through an orifice. Damn it. Like, ducked under it. I hate that these guys have tracking. It's so annoying. By that I just mean, like, if you try to like strafe to the side, they will shoot where you're gonna be rather than where you are. It makes it really difficult to avoid their attacks with the way that the character moves, because it's really hard to, like, let me try to illustrate. You can sprint more or less forward. You can't really sprint backwards, or especially to the side. It's pretty much mostly just forward. So, you know, you kind of have to, like, sprint. You can, like, if you're running forward, you can kind of get, like, a little bit of a sideways juke, but it's kind of hard to do. But furthermore, if you are trying to suddenly strafe to the side to avoid something, there's, like, a little bit of, like, momentum. Like, your character needs to kind of stop before you can sort of go in the other direction again. That's why, like, I keep, like, turning around to run away and stuff like that. Wish the weapon was just a little faster, too. So you're not dead, sir. Fair. Got 4 bullets left. Sweet. Handy, although to be honest, I feel like this is... I'm glad to have a refill, but was a refill necessary if I didn't walk over here, you know, and have to fight so many things? Especially if you're going to spawn more. It's like super unavoidable. I mean, it's not unavoidable, it's just really difficult to strafe. Which is why I do whatever I can to try to, like, lure these guys around a corner and then attack. Yeah, if there was more of like a breakpoint between how many times they like spit a projectile at you, that would be a little easier to contend with, because you could just sort of, you know, maybe keep your distance and then close the distance. Also, you know, going over there to get extra bullets is great and all. Again, not so much if it costs me bullets to get there, but also it costs me health, so how great that was. If we had played it perfectly and somehow killed all of them with melee attacks without really taking any damage, then we'd have a nice little treasure trove of ammo over there, but yes, not that good. I really feel like this is building to something too, by the way. Like, okay, we have 2 paths we can take. It just feels like we're heading towards... Oh, yeah. Okay. I guess you could say it built towards something. I don't appreciate your boobs, man. What the fuck does this do? Use? What am I using the creature? I don't know, man. Is this a choice? Because I could kind of walk up before... Split the titty open. It does not look nice. You don't take it personally. I didn't know what was going to happen, okay? Oh, hello. God, the weapon... I keep like not really saying what I'm trying to say. Like, part of the issue is like he's so slow to bring the weapon up too. If he was just a little faster, you could pull that off without really getting hit. But like just to like sprint and then suddenly aim at one of those little fucks it's not easy. It just, you almost always end up getting hit if they're about to like spit at you. Okay, well, I guess we had to do that. All right, sorry. Ooh, new puzzle type. Walk out this way. Let me check this out first. Mega chunk up there is a bit unsettling. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be a boss or if that thing's just there, you know. Okay, sure. Oh, I guess we have multiple things we need to lift to raise up. I'm glad I did that first then. We just end up having to run back. I guess I might as well just keep my pistol out. I mean, I want to switch back to fight the little guys where I can, but just otherwise occasionally save ammo. Oh, what? Oh, and I'm stuck. Of course. I think that's really kind of been like my only other real issue with the game is like you get stuck on shit so often. There's so much just random geometry and little fleshy bits just sticking out everywhere that you kind of just constantly have to get. Come on, just a little faster, man. It's like right there. You sprint up and you're ready to attack, and you're just stuck there waiting for the fucking thing to come up, and you get hit anyway. It's so annoying. I'm not really like in the camp of like the combat needs to be better. I understand entirely what they're trying to do with the combat in this game. It's just I'm a little impatient sometimes trying to like know exactly how I should be dealing with some of these enemies. Um, because they give you like this melee weapon that's like extremely kind of ineffective. Fuck, really? The distance of that thing is so difficult to judge. Like it's just a spray. Tell me another one didn't. The other thing is like there's no stealth in this game, so still not dead. Still have a fair bit of ammo. It's not a lot, but we are out of heals, so I'm trying to really be careful. But I keep expecting to run into like a big boy or something and just like, oh, I need all my pistol ammo for that. They're throwing a lot at us suddenly. And I'm kind of like just wishing I hadn't even gone to the other side because I had a fair bit of ammo before I went that way. And the reward boy in that direction. I wonder if I could shoot you like over that thing. I'm gonna try right now. Please don't break that down at the moment. I would appreciate it. Right there. Oh no. We have to do it again. Make this thing really mad. It's got hands too, I didn't even notice. Long spindly fingers. So the shit on your back is a little unsettling. I almost missed that. Tell me something can just spawn right next to me and I'm taking damage and I can't do anything about it. What? How did that not kill you? So why are you waiting to attack? Fuck you, game. Well, some lame shit. If I had done that in a different order, it would have been fine, but those things spawned like before I could really do anything. Because like they spawned after I interacted with this, but then I immediately went to go do this, and then I couldn't do anything. I just started taking damage. Thankfully, I think I only got hit once, but it's necessary to mention. Then I was in a bad position to avoid any further damage. A key upgrade for that. Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, you know, it's with this type of horror game, I don't expect invincibility. I almost feel in a way like you shouldn't have it. because you kind of want things to be a little bit more challenging and, like, you know, make sure you're methodically choosing what you're doing. It's just more that, like, in this kind of section, I'm not sure how welcome this kind of like run and gun sort of thing we got going on right now is. I don't think it's a bad section by any means. We still just have the 3 lights, right? And I certainly like the the giant mama alien thing up there. But yeah, I don't know. It's been a difficult section because, you know, there's puzzles, but they're just kind of throwing a lot of enemies at me right now, and obviously combat is not really this game's like focus. So, you know, and you can run by a lot of shit. It's not like you're forced to fight everything, but a lot of the stuff in this section I feel like you kind of are forced to fight. I do assume this is entirely story driven with this parasite. I don't think there's meant to be anything I can do. I hope that I'm not like on some sort of timer with all this shit. Speaking of games that do that, I wonder how they're going to handle the upcoming Resident Evil 4 remake. Oh, for invincibility frames? What am I supposed to do with this? Is this the one that I... Okay, that is the one that I raised up, right? Okay. I was gonna say, because before I don't think I had any control over the puzzle, but it's like a maze that doesn't really have like a... it doesn't have like a clear path at all. You just sort of get blocked. I'm not sure what the goal is then. Alright, now we're in fucking business. I mean, shouldn't assume that this means that the game is going to get easy from here on out by any means. But yes, please give me all this ammo. I would also really appreciate some more health. This also means they're going to throw a ton of shit at me, I'm sure. So I guess it is just the 2 weapon types, because our little pod thingy here is full, so I thought originally there was going to be a 3rd. I mean, I guess it's 3 if you can include the melee weapon, but I feel like when they were in early concept for this game, they were like toying around with the like a 3rd weapon, like a 3rd gun. I mean, like there was going to be like a something that could shoot like something explosive, maybe. I don't know. Before we go any further that way, I don't know if there's anything we can do with our puzzle thing yet. Maybe we have to do more other shit first. Oops, I didn't press A. Oh, I see. I need all 3 of them to be unlocked, because it wants me to do one after the other anyway. So, but yeah, the thing of it is like, it must be that like as you move these, it moves other ones or something, because clearly there's no path into the goal there on that maze. So there must be like some other way that gets achieved, I guess. I don't know, but I have to send up the other 2 thingies first. Maybe this will open later. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything on my way through here. Keys for the doors here. Is there anything this way? Nothing we can do anything with yet. Oops, sorry. I just bashed the microphone. I apologize. I'm sure that didn't sound nice. So one thing about having like a low profile mic like right in front of me is why, you know, with my older my old condenser microphone that I had like a setup where I just kind of like angled it sort of like, I don't know, the mic arm was like between my monitors and I angled it like up over and sort of like in front of me so that it was kind of like angled towards my face but not really right in front of me and nowhere near my arms, because I'm a little bit of a klutz. I like having like a little bit of some room around my arms and stuff, a little elbow room as they say, because like it's so typical for me to just like bump into shit. Like I'm not like a completely like clumsy person, but just in the general vicinity, I like having my arm space to be relatively clear. So I think we got everything that we could in here, right? I'm just making sure there's no additional heal station or anything. Look like it. All right, let's go this way. Let's go. I knew. All right, buddy. Here we go. Oh shit. All right, he got fucked up. Now we know. Two good close-up shots with the shotgun is... I thought it was going to be 3, so I'm glad it was only 2. Because we only have 6 to begin with, so... Try to conserve that and only use that on those guys if we, unless we're really desperate for... to deal with a bunch of other smaller enemies quickly. Oh, are you kidding me? I hit the thing. Come on, just get killed, please. I'm literally stuck on like 3 things. Fuck, I'm out of ammo too. And can I? Oh, I'm dead. Alright, well, there's our first death. I was really hoping we could kind of just get through the whole thing without really having that occur. I don't know what death means in this game. And I think death is very avoidable. I don't know how... I ended up having not like a full clip there. I could have sworn I reloaded. This is kind of a ways back, but not too bad. Let me also just go ahead and heal up while I'm at it, because we're right at that point. Alright, annoying to say the least, but it is what it is. Oh wait, I don't want to switch yet. We gotta fight the big guy first. But yeah, those little shits are like the worst enemy in the game. Fire, please. Oh my god, dude. I don't know why he's so bad about that shit. He's just doing it. You know what? Here, just kill me. Go ahead. He's so slow to shoot. If you have your gun up for like a while, it's fine. But you just can't run and gun in this game. That's what really throws me, I think, is that I pull the weapon out and I'm clearly aiming, and then I'll tap to shoot and nothing happens. You like have to have the weapon up for like longer than you expect, and it just constantly trips me up because it makes me assume I can run up to an enemy like the little chicken boys and kill them with some melee attacks, but then as soon as I've finished my sprint and go to attack, I'm just standing there like an idiot, like pressing the shoot button, but nothing's happening. If anything, I would prefer there was a redesign for it. It's that. Let me shoot just a hair faster, dude. Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't actually think I loaded the gun. Never mind. I mean, it still does happen, but I don't think I actually loaded the gun. Even so, I do wish it let you shoot just a little bit faster because it is legitimately slow, but actually load this thing. But yeah, it's hard to know. This is why I don't regularly play like a lot of FPS either. Also the only reason why, but it's better. Hey, Talking Sandwich, how's it going? Do we know yet why all the tech here is made of flesh? No clue. I don't honestly think they'll even really explain it. Hi, you were much closer than I expected you to be. I thought you'd like look over like when I got close. You're just like very curious, huh? So what exactly like are you? Because you seem to be kind of like I know you have hands and like weird boobs and stuff, and then weird back children or something. But you also kind of seem fused with all the architecture here, so I don't know what the fuck is going on with this thing. But I feel like a lot of the creatures here, they fuse together into larger biomechanical masses. Like all these red tubes of flesh are probably like made from these medium-sized boys. Maybe it's kind of hard to say. But then creatures like this, are you formed from many other creatures? Did you form from something else that just slowly mutated and grew over time? What happened? Were you once a machine that amassed flesh after gaining sentience or something, and now you just have this big, weird, fleshy body? See, why do you seem so much farther away than you did a second ago? Like, I guess maybe I'm farther than I thought I was. This weird egg thingy. I only got 2 left. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, they stopped chasing. Is this a dead end for now? Yes. Unholy. What in the name of all that is unholy is that abomination? I wish I could say. I really don't know. It has not really decided to mess with us ever since we started kind of like, well, not only like moving around this area, but kind of like tearing it apart because the machines that we're using here keep kind of like ripping pieces of it open. Maybe I can get like a sneaky hit on little chicken boy. I don't know why exactly I call them that, by the way. They resemble little chickens to me for some reason. There's just something chickeny about them. We got our key upgrade, so we can now open a handful of doors that we couldn't previously. You know, I guess it is kind of like a valid strategy too in some cases, just to like, if an enemy shows up or you get like a bunch of enemies, to just like run back the way you came temporarily, because sometimes they'll just sort of leave. Oh, I was here before, right? This was... I believe I came up here earlier. And I wish you had more HP for me. Hello. Let's see, those doors, are they both just, I guess they're both like down here, or maybe it was just one. I know we opened one to get back here, so maybe... Okay, we can't do anything with that from this side. There's that one, and then I think maybe there's one other one. Down there. Well, for now, let's go over here. Feeling we're gonna run into another big boy soon, and I do have like 2 shots left, I think. Yes. So we can take on at least one more, but I hope we can find some more soon, because we're gonna need it. Is this a different one? I keep killing things I maybe don't need to. This guy, I think we could have just ignored. Saved a bullet. Okay, here's puzzle number 2. Send this one up. Guessing some shit's gonna spawn, probably. Can we have locked the door? It's weird that there's a key thingy on both sides. I guess maybe if you're being chased by shit, then this is handy if you don't want to have to deal with that. A burger and some chicken nuggets. Nice. Made from actual chickens. Yeah, I don't recommend eating flesh monster chicken nuggies. I don't know. Seems probably not like a good idea. Especially since the fleshy things these things are made out of seem to be like... I feel like the flesh itself is like some sort of necromorph hive mind sentient bullshit. It's not, you know, so like eating pieces of it might cause it to infect you and slowly take you over or some shit. I don't know. That would be my guess. Alright, another elevator. I feel like they're giving us like enough ammo where we don't have to be quite so conservative with it, which is good for this kind of like run and gunny section. Okay, if you do get headshots, maybe you get more damage. Either that or I just happen to get like extra damage because he was unaware of me or something. I don't know. That was the other thing I was going to mention too, is like if there was like an actual stealth mechanic in this game, I think it might not be so bad, especially, you know, for using the melee weapon. But you can't really sneak up on anything in this game. I mean, you kind of sort of can keep your distance and keep them from noticing you, but there's no way to, like, you can't even crouch or anything in this game. And stuff kind of usually just seems to notice you after a certain point of distance. Better than nothing. The butthole in the window to the left of this thing. This is going to be one of the paths we have to take, but it's connected to the big mother alien thing here. And this is what I was talking about before. We have to like rip pieces of it open to be able to go in. So it's going to open that. Hold off on that one. I'm a little concerned we'll run into another big boy, and I don't have any more call it shotgun ammo. Okay, just you moving around. I thought there was some other danger. There's a lot of these little flesh orifices for these things to crawl in and out of, so there's probably going to be a number of enemies in the area. Sweet. I hear what sounds like another big boy, so this is welcome, very welcome ammunition. Coughing, my chest hurts. Gonna lurk a bit here. Oh, no worries. Feel better. Yep. Oh, what? Oh, you fucking little bitch. The game has a sneaky habit of spawning enemies behind you. Don't really get much for doing that. Kind of just effectively got 2 shotgun shells, or whatever you want to call those. And we did get some pistol ammo out of it too, so. And I probably could have used some of that pistol ammo against it, I suppose. Go ahead and activate this now. I'm surprised this thing isn't just like fucking Dragon God punching me at this point. You'd think it'd be pretty pissed that I keep, you know, tearing holes open in it. switch to the pistol for now if we run into any more of those guys. You know what? This feels like it's probably not worth it and might be inefficient, and I really hope nothing else spawns while I'm trying to do this, but there were like 3 extra bullets up here, so since we just spent a lot, I kind of feel like it would be worth going back for them. I hope nothing else spawns. Alright. It's a ball sack with arms and legs. Yeah, it does kind of seem that way, doesn't it? What the fuck all that shit is, but it's not pleasant. I know you're, as weird as it may seem with everything going on screen right now, I am you're kind of making me want some mashed potatoes, not gonna lie. So this should be opened up now. So that's all the puzzle thingies up there, so we just have to make our way back to that and solve all these little sliding ball puzzles or something. We haven't opened this yet either, so I gotta see what the deal is with this. Maybe there'll be like some extra ammo in this direction. That would be nice. Although again, if it costs me ammo to get there, I don't know how great it is. I feel like a lot of the resources they put in your way usually cost you about as many resources to get to them, so it really just depends on how well you play, I guess. Oh, I guess it's just oh, it's the other side of that. Okay. Shortcut back. All right, now I just got to figure out how to get back to the main room again, because I don't really remember. I guess this is it. I was thinking it was in a different spot, but no, this is the place. Okay. All right. So yeah, I can't move it to where it needs to go. Okay, I was correct that the balls are controlled. Okay, so we just have to kind of move them around. They'll just sort of teleport, I guess. It's kind of a fun puzzle. going up. We're like inside the creature, by the way, if that wasn't obvious, or like under it. I should say, not really inside. No, kind of both. Can't exit the thing, so I don't know where we're. It didn't seem like it went well for you. It's still moaning. This is probably open up here now. Seemed like it was like a giant elevator. Although it almost, at first, I thought I was like we were like in a fucking rocket ship. I keep trying to look back to see what occurred, but I don't think I can. It seems like we went all the way up as far as we could, and it just got kind of squished. Doesn't say I'm dropping frames, but that doesn't mean that we aren't, because it could just be my encoder's having an issue. Is anyone else dropping frames? It's been giving me encoder error issues. I don't know why. It was fine yesterday after I switched the settings. It shouldn't be a problem at this point, so I don't know why it's being an issue. Not an issue for you, Anna. All right, well, maybe it's more on your end, Sandwich. I'm not sure. I mean, it looks okay in my stream feed. I did notice at one point it seemed a little choppy, but then again, let me also just, well, I don't want to tab out. I'm just gonna leave it for the moment. Hopefully it'll get better. I should turn off my stream feed though, just because it's one more thing that my computer's trying to render. Ah, shit. I don't think I turned on OBS with administrator mode again. Fuck. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm so out of the habit of streaming regularly now that I keep forgetting to do, like, basic shit. But I'm a little hesitant to stop my stream now because, well, A, we're not going to go for a lot longer, but B, I'm concerned that it's a tiny bit choppy. All right, I'll restart the stream. I hope it doesn't lose quality options or anything. Let me just restart the stream and try administrator mode and just see if that helps at all, because it'll prioritize the stream a little bit more.